Welcome to the nCase firewall demonstration. Our demonstration network consists of a firewall machine, an internal device, and an external client. The firewall is an embedded device called Surfboard 270. It consists of an Intel PXA 270 processor running at 416 MHz using an ARM version 5 architecture. The firewall device hosts an embedded Linux kernel version 2.6.14 and has two Ethernet connections. One connection provides a link to an internally protected device, which hosts a web server and an SSH server. The internal device consists of a mini-Mac running Mac OS X version 10.3.9. The web server and SSH server are the default configurations provided by the manufacturer. It is connected to the firewall via the purple Ethernet cable. The second connection provides a network path to an external or internet client machine. The external device consists of a laptop running Linux. It is connected to the firewall through a common router for this demonstration on a common subnet, but let us consider it as any machine capable of connecting to the internet. The internal Mac client is hooked up to the firewall right now and ready to go. As you can see, you can browse to any site on the internet because the firewall is set up to allow HTTP connections. However, this could be changed to permit outgoing connections if desirable in specific cases. What this means is that when anyone makes an internet connection through the iMac, it goes out the purple wire to the USB hub and into the intrinsic board. At the intrinsic board, the firewall software asks the question, according to the preset rules, should this connection be allowed to pass from one Ethernet port to the other and out to the internet? In this case, the answer is yes. So the data request continues out the white wire to the internet and the connection is established with the remote web server. Installed on the Mac machine is a network security scanning tool called Nmap. Nmap shows us any open internet doors on the machine we direct it to. In this, by doors, I mean any open communication ports. When we run the Nmap program pointed at the firewall host from the internal client, we can see that no internal doors are open for internal machines. Actually, it says that they are all filtered by the firewall. This is what I like to call a black hole. When we direct this same scan at another host on the internet, we do find that internet doors are open. Here we see HTTPS and HTTP. This demonstrates that the nCase firewall configuration provides no direct access to its own internal clients or programs that might want to maliciously change the current configuration. However, it shows that other machines on the internet are open. Nmap is also installed on our external client machine. When we run the Nmap program pointed at the firewall host from the external client, we can see that no external doors are open for external machines. Matter of fact, all the ports are filtered. This shows that a potential attacker cannot discover anything significant about the communication doors used by the nCase firewall. Attempts to browse the firewall address also yield no network response, as can be seen here. However, if a knowledgeable and instructed user attempts to make a connection through the nCase firewall, access can be arranged. As mentioned previously, this can be accomplished using the CDAD client program. Using this program, the user can select services to access on their remote machines. Ideally, this is pre-configured for each installation. In this way, a user can be guaranteed remote access to internal machines with foreknowledge of their machine address. The CDAD client program is for now a text-based user input program. Since I already know the service number associated with the web server running on the Mac, I simply press R to request the service. Then I type in the associated service number. In this case, the service number to access the web server is 5. And as you can see, the packet inspection daemon running on the firewall has approved our connection. Since I already know the request for the service has been approved, all I need now to do is to browse to the firewall address. The firewall will direct me to the Mac client, and it will only direct my one machine to the Mac client for a period of 5 minutes. That means I only have 5 minutes to search the web server. This is incredibly inefficient. However, secure protocols like SSH last for a long time in the IP tables firewall. Essentially, one connection using this packet inspection daemon can last for hours or maybe even days. Depending on the network configuration, the CDAD program can be used to open up the firewall for a user who already has a remote VPN connection to the corporation hosting the nCase firewall internally. Alternatively, the CDAD program can be used by a user attempting to access a worksite remotely over the internet. In the case of a pipeline with a SCADA measuring device or some other SCADA installation facility, preventing reconnaissance activities can be of a prime importance. And this is especially true since software gets outdated and is easily hacked later. Thank you. This is the end of my demonstration.